Please enjoy to the story Domino's characters. Synopsis. Hello. Hi, is this Domino's? No, this is Patrick. Ha ha. So this is Domino's. No. This is Patrick. Okay, so can I please have 2 large meat love? This isn't Domino's. But this is Patrick. Okay, I'll get 1 Krabby Patty please. No. Stop. Excuse me, that's not a nice way to talk to your customers. Wait, but this isn't. Worst customer service. No wait. NOODBOARD. Meat lovers. Hello. Hi, is this Domino's? No, this is Patrick. Ha ha. So this is Domino's. No. This is Patrick. Okay, so can I please have 2 large meat love? This isn't Domino's. But this is Patrick. Okay, I'll get 1 Krabby Patty please. No. Stop. Excuse me, that's not a nice way to introduce yourself to someone. Wait, but this isn't. Worst customer service. No wait. What? This isn't Domino's, nor is this Patrick. OH. Yes, OH. So who are you then? SpongeBob. Do I sound like SpongeBob to you? Unless you have gone through puberty and you sound like a grown man, not a squeaky robot toy. Then yes. I'm not SpongeBob. Then you are Mr. Krabs. Because you are crabby. What? And you want money? How would you know? My dreams have been fulfilled. My childhood is real. You sound like you're 8. Aha ha ha ha. I'm 18 but have a heart like an 8-year-old. Really? 18? Yes! Exclamation point. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. You could be some creepy old man that is a pervert. Oh my, I surrender. You what? Please forgive my sins, oh Lord. And you're Catholic? No, I'm Audrey. Audrey. Nice name. Are you serious? Now you know my name? Come on. And I'm Blake. Yeah, well that's very Nick. Wait, what? I'm Blake. Oh, well hi Blake. Hello Audrey. You sound interesting. We should catch up soon. Stranger danger. Are you kidding me? 911 There is a stranger by the name of Blake trying to kidnap Emmy. Fucking hell, I'm not trying to kidnap you. Hello? Audrey. You swore. Okay. I don't appreciate swearing. So you've got to be fucking kidding me. Language. What am I supposed to say? Something other than that bad word. Food. Fudge. HMM. Okay. So now I'm considering that we're going to be talking to each other since we now know each other, all because of the wrong number. Indeed. This is gonna be fun. I know. I was being sarcastic. Supreme. Hello. Hey Blake. So not you again. What? Not excited to see me? No, it's just I have a lot on my mind. Okay. Yeah? Do you want to talk about it? No. Really? I'm a good listener. But I'm fabulous for listening when it comes to me lying in bed. What? Sleeping? Okay. But I will listen to you. Because I'm nice. I'm just very food. Hey. Let me finish. Fudging tired. HM. Is that all you have to say, or do you want me to keep going? Carry on. I'm very fudging tired because my girlfriend had a huge motherfucking party last night at her house, so I had to go get her, and then she told me to clean the mess up, which I didn't obey because it's not my house. And okay, Take deep breaths. In inhales and out exhales. Fine. Inhales. Exhales. Thanks. Now can I continue on with my story? Don't you mean your rant? But okay. Remember to take a deep breath between sentences. Wait, why am I telling you this? Do you even go to school? Yes, but I don't listen. I'm too smart for them. Oh, we got a sassy and bad butt here. Did I just what? Did you just say bad butt? Well, it's my way of saying bad and then add the two S's at the end. Bada. Hey, that's not a swear word. But it's a bad word. So now you hate swear words and bad words. Yes. Why are we yelling? Pizzzzzzzzzzzzza. You are one weirdo? I'll take that as a compliment. Stop yelling. Okay. Okay. Maybe okay should be our always. The Fault in Our Stars. Yes. Man, I love that movie and book. Really. My schnitzel. 911 we got evethespy over here. Just kidding. Don't want those crazy fangirls knowing that there's a fanboy around. So can I finish saying my rant or? Right. Carried on. So she got mad that I didn't obey her and she broke up with me. That sounds very dramatic. She is dramatic. What a nice girlfriend. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number and I'll get back to you. What? It's a song, silly. Okay, well, don't talk about her like that. Don't talk to who? Your ex-girlfriend might I add. And it depends how you hear it and take it in. I might have been sarcastic or nice. I'm guessing sarcastic. Correct. Now here's the $5,000 billion question. Do you even like her? Well, she actually isn't a good girlfriend, so I'm gonna have to go with number. Their horns and sparkles and confetti are heard in the background. Oh no. Audrey, bye up. I have to go. But you haven't gotten your prize yet. You have won $5,000 billion. Who's this? WOOP. Yeah, go Blake. Wait, what? Blake? How do you know Blake and why is he talking to you? Who the fudge nugget are you? His girlfriend. So Schnitzel. Hawaiian. Yeah, oh Schnitzel. So why have you been calling my boyfriend and who the fuck are you? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? What the fuck? Why you gotta be so rude? You dude. I'm gonna marry him anyway. Hold on. Marry that boy? Yeah, marry him anyway. What the fuck, you bitch? Marry that boy no matter what you say. Blake, are you fucking cheating on Emmy? No, I swear. She's just crazy. Yeah, well, I don't believe you. I hate you, Blake. And you bitch on the phone. What? Fuck yourself. I am sorry, what does that mean? It means to go fuck yourself. Wow, you should write dictionaries when you decide to grow up because that was the best definition I have ever heard. Hello? You bitch, how dare you try and be all sarcastic and bitches to Emmy. And I have grown up. Yeah, grown up to be an ugly idiot. How fucking dare you? I wasn't dared to do anything. And your source of insults are getting really boring. Try something that actually hurts the person's feelings, not encourages them to insult you. I'm sorry, what are you trying to say? Trying to say that you just got insulted by someone you don't even flipping know? Yeah, that's right. Did you put yourself in the oven 'cause you just got roasted? Follow huh? Hey, you are now my favorite person, Audrey. Blake. No, Santa Claus. Really? Well, can I please have some Domino's pizza for CHRISTM? Yes, it's Blake. Sarcasm. I like it. I seriously need to meet you because I just want to hug you so tight that you cannot breathe. And that sounds very violent. Oh my gosh, Audrey. Violence is cruelty. Is that even the word? Cruelty. Yes. No, I mean violency. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Well, you got rid of her. Thanks again, Audrey Hepburn. No prob el. Wait, did you just call me Audrey Hepburn? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. I get that my first name is Audrey but Hepburn. Seriously? You two have a lot in common. Her. Like what? You both have a brown hair. Yes. Brown hair. You both share the same first name and you two are a H. A H, very beautiful. 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 Maybe beautiful should be our always. And we both don't know what we look like. You make that sound depressing. Because it is. Okay. Can you send me a picture of you because God only knows that you could be some really old and wrinkly man. I told you already. I am not stranger danger nor a pervert nor a creepy old man. But still. Fine. Fine. Oh no. Don't you say it. May I be Audrey. Maybe fine should be our always. Damn you. Cheese. Hello. Welcome to Domino's. What can I... Hey, Audrey. I Blake. Can I ask you something? You just did but carry on. So you know my ex. Not that poohead. She just made a threat to me. And what is it? If you don't stop talking to that hot and beautiful and fantastic chick, I'm gonna stop being your girlfriend. Well, newsflash. She broke up with you first, so her threat doesn't really mean anything. Are you like some kind of physic? No, I'm just Audrey. Blake, who are you talking to? No one, I swear. Oh really? I bet it's that ugly bitch. Hold on, show a retard. Pardon? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have anything to say. I'm sorry, but who are you? You don't remember me from yesterday. Not unless you called me yesterday asking for pizza, then number. Ha ha. What? Sorry miss. This is Domino's. Oh, so okay. Sorry. Do you want a pizza? No thanks, I'm on a diet. 3 large cheese pizzas. Okay. That will be $32.95. I didn't order pizza. It will be delivered in a second. No white up. What was that? I didn't order 3 pizzas. Oh sorry. Let's check on the receipt. Ha ha. You said 4 pizzas, not 3. Oh silly me. I did not order any pizza, you idiot. Ma'am, that is not very nice to call someone. But I didn't order pizza. Whatever. Blake, you can have your phone back. I'm leaving. Thanks for ordering at Domino's. And you're also an actress. Actress. No, I'm Audrey. You seriously can act though. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Is there anything you want me to do? Nope, I'm good. Really? Because you've been having to deal with my rubbish and I feel bad. No, it's all good. Well, I'll help the slightest bit. Are you okay? As in, do you have any troubles that I can help with? Then no. Audrey Blake you stutter. I did. Yes you did. Sorry, I have a stuttering problem. Really? You haven't stuttered once while talking to me? Well, maybe I feel comfortable talking to you. So okay? Yeah. So are you okay? Audrey. I'm fine. No. No you're not. Pepperoni. No you're not. Audrey heard from the other end of the call, wiping tears from her face as she snuggled in her bed more. The brunette had hung up before Blake could say anything else, as someone had finally found out about her problem. It isn't her fault that she has been living like this. Her older brother and father had died at a football game bombing, and with her mother having depression and drinking problems, she left Audrey to look after herself alone. Audrey loved her family to death. They meant the world to her. They would have movie nights or games night once every week, and mother-daughter, father-son night out probably twice a month. Her family were one of the nicest and funniest families you could ever meet, with open and welcoming arms always there to comfort you. The parents had done a good job teaching their children how to behave, learn, be nice to one another, and to grow into mature young adults. Well, her brother more. Audrey had never stopped being innocent, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Her father, Sebastian, or SEBSCB, which is what Audrey used to call him when she was a toddler, is a well-paid businessman who surprisingly always has time to be with his family. He works for himself as a real estate agent, so that's probably why he has so much time with his family. He doesn't have to go to some corner shop in town or a 45th-story business building in the city. He stays at home in his study room and works there. Audrey adored her father for his intelligence and self-confidence he had in himself. Sometimes she would watch some football or soccer with him, but Audrey wasn't really into that stuff, while her dad would be enjoying the sport nights with some popcorn, his proudly worn team's colors, and a loud mouth to scream at the TV. Audrey's mother, Nadia, was a bit opposite to her dad's taste. She was more of the quiet and chilled mom who owned a bakery in town with maybe half a dozen of workers. Although Nadia didn't have the skill to be a real estate agent, she sure did have the skill of baking the best cupcakes in town. What Audrey loved the most about her mom was that Audrey could stay at her bakery on the weekends in the morning or afternoon when she didn't have school, and helped her decorate them. Natalie would always put Audrey's cupcakes in the front row of the see-though counter. Natalia was always the one to gossip with Audrey about school and boys when her dad and brother weren't home. With a pinky promise, her mother always kept the gossiping as a secret. Audrey's brother, Lucas, is her unidentical twin. Nobody would have ever known they were siblings, as Audrey had the brunette look with pale skin, while Lucas had a tan skin tone with blue sapphire eyes that anyone could fall in love with. Lucas was a person people adored, but the looks weren't the only thing. It was his personality and popularity. He wasn't one of those popular but a bully kind of stereotypical guys. No, he was friendly, intelligent, and the most popular boy in the school. No wonder why Audrey never got bullied. Although Lucas and Audrey had their fair share in bickering and fighting, they were seriously number-sign sibling goals. They would be nice, loving and caring for each other. They always had each other's backs, and they never excluded each other. It was what the twins would say, and I quote, "We either do this together or not at all." Now you know how broken Audrey is. And it's not the bad nightmares or memories she gets throughout the night if she is lucky to get any sleep, which is because she has a sleeping disorder. She has anxiety. Mostly social anxiety. Didn't see that coming, did you? Although Audrey never liked parties except for the ones when she was younger, she couldn't deal with the body heat and music that consumed the house. She was more likely to just enter the house, think for a solid 2 seconds to see if it is okay party or not, and then sprint out of the house, back into her own nice house and lay in her bed. And now she had to deal with her boyfriend, well, ex, for cheating on her for some popular but plastic. Like seriously, her whole body is fake. Girl who he met at the bar. She had blonde hair with chocolate brown eyes. How does Audrey know this? Because she walked in on them making out. And then of course the boyfriend goes, "It's not what it looks like." Because that is totally going to help your excuse, although you don't have one. And then he cries and begs for forgiveness and one more chance because, "I can't live without you, baby." Yes, boys, we know your stupid trick that always seemed to get the girl back. But smart Audrey, she left him for good. Although it should be the boyfriend crying and not Audrey, that's not the problem. No, not at all. She's crying because today is the second anniversary of her father's and brother's death. That's when Audrey stands up, grabs 2 flowers out of 20 that had been left in her vase for only a day and drives to the graveyard. The graveyard of where her dad and brother lays. She places the red roses gently on both graves and kneels down. "Hey Dad and Lucas," she begins, "I miss you. I really do. I miss your presence because Mom left me a week after your deaths and I feel so lonely. I just want to be hugged. I want to be loved and cared for. I just want someone to whisper in my ear that I'm their everything and they love me. Why can't I have that? I haven't done anything wrong, so why does it have to be the innocent that take all of the rubbish?" Audrey is aware of the tears that are trickling down her cheeks and she lets them run down because she's too tired, too weak to do it, and those tears mean that she has suffered so much pain and loss. I tried to call Dominos a couple of days ago, maybe a week, and I must have spelled the phone number wrong because it went through to a guy called Blake. He has been the only thing that is keeping me happy, and I'm glad I spelled the Domino's pizza wrong. But I got pizza after he rang. We've been talking and he seems like a really nice person. I hope that our friendship can be held for a long time," she says, laughing at the end of how ridiculous she sounds. "I have to go, but I will be back soon. I love you." And with that, she left. Chocolate. Ring ring. "Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Hey Audrey, I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. I was just wanting to know how you were going. If you need to talk to me, I'm only a call away. Bye." Ring ring. "Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Hey, it's Blake. Again. Please pick up the phone. Okay, bye." Ring ring. "Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I'm always in my comfy bed. Leave a message after the beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. I'm sorry. Again. Please, please, please Audrey. Pick up the damn phone. I'm really sorry. I will buy you Domino's pizza if you pick up. Bye, Audrey Hepburn." Ring. "Hello? Audrey? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, hey Blake. I was worried. Are you okay? Did I do something wrong? If so, I'm really sorry and I just want you to Blake, I'm fine. I just something happened. Keep going. Am I ready to tell you? I mean, I still don't know if you're a 50-year-old creepy man. I am a normal teenage boy. 18 for extra details. I'm glad. Now yes. Yes, you are ready to tell me. I won't tell anyone if you say so, and plus, I've told you about my stupid example. Today is the anniversary of my dad and brother's deaths. Blake. What's your address? Why? Because I need to hug you. Right here. Right now. Blake. Just tell me. Well, I won't give you the exact address, but I live in America. 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 Head, maybe America should be our always. More specific. New York. New York, and don't you dare say it. Maybe. Then oh. New York should be our always. Mhahaha. Audrey. Blake. Wait, where do you live? America. America. What? Mmmmmmmmmmmmmerica. Why the accent? Helga. Helga. You do not know Helga. Disappointment. Helga from where? Lisa Koshy. Lisa Koshy. Yeah. Who is she? My favorite YouTuber. Anyway, about your dad and brother. What happened? Like how did they die? Football game bombing. Oh no. What about your mom? She left me about a week after their deaths. Now I am definitely going to meet you and you're gonna live with me. Number. No. I can't leave the house. Blake. I have to look after it. Well then I'm living with you. I'm staying in a rubbish apartment. What about your parents? Alcoholics. It was my choice to leave them. My mum was a bit like that. Was she always like that? No. Only after the incident. Audrey, I promise. One day, we're going to meet each other in person and I am not leaving your side. We haven't even known each other for a long time though. I don't care. I feel like I've known you for much longer. Ratio yawns. Are you tired? Yeah, but it's no use. Sleeping disorder. Oh, well listen to my voice and hopefully you might fall asleep. What? I am going to tell you a story so shush. Garlic. I am going to tell you a story so shush. Blake spoke into the phone and he could hear Audrey huffing and puffing. She soon settled down and allowed him to begin his story. Fine. Begin the story. Audrey whispers and Blake smiles. Now I don't know what you look like so I'm gonna put this in my own words. Blake says. And begin. Audrey replies, excitedly but exhaustively at the same time. Once upon a time, there was a young beautiful girl called Audrey. She wasn't like the rest nor was she a follower. She went and walked on her own paths throughout her life by herself with no care of what others thought of her. Audrey had gorgeous brown hair and beautiful brown eyes. Yes, I'm talking about the princess that lives in France. Audrey was one of those people who always had eyes on her, gossiping about her strange personality and how she doesn't do things like the rest of them do. She lived with her mother as she was small. Audrey had left. Her mother was a fantastic baker as she loved baking cakes and cupcakes. Audrey especially loved it when she could help her mother bake and decorate them. It was on a beautiful day where the sun stared at the land from above brightly. Her mother told her daughter that she was off to bake again, so that left Audrey on her own. Audrey began her day by feeding the farm animals, watering the thirsty plants and flowers. Audrey had a huge passion for nature and the beautiful flora and fauna that lived within it. When the sun and moon changed places, Audrey waited patiently for her mother to come back. She waited, and waited, and waited and waited. But her mother never came back. So Audrey searched for her no matter how dangerous the risks were going to be. Audrey climbed on her beautiful horse that she owned and searched the deep, dark forest, hoping to find her mother. Audrey soon came to a stop when she saw a huge and old castle that stood in front of her. Curious as she was, Audrey directed the horse past the gate and into the castle. Audrey knew she shouldn't have walked into the castle as this could be claimed, but she found herself wanting to investigate it more, and so she did. Audrey walked into a beautiful bedroom that had elegant white walls, a king-size bed with a large closet. The young girl stared at the bedroom with astonishment and amazement. She had never seen something so elegant in her life. Soon, Audrey was snapped out of her trance when she heard the bedroom door close, so she turned around to find a teenage boy who looked like her age. They were close to being the same height, but the girl stopped at the boy's forehead, making the boy a few inches taller. "What are you doing here?" the boy snapped, and the girl looked at him with wide eyes. "Sorry, I was looking for my mother and I thought she would be in here." The girl apologized. "I will leave now." The boy growled at her, but Audrey was not fazed. The boy stared at the girl with confusion. "Why are you not scared?" "Because you just growled at me." "Animals are supposed to do that, not humans," Audrey answered, shrugging her shoulders as she went. "But I am an anim," the boy hesitated. "Did you just call me a human?" Yes, I did," the girl answered. "But I am no human. If you look at me, I am a beast." He yelled in control, but once again, Audrey had no fear in her. "No, you're not, because I can clearly see that you are a human," Audrey replied, walking up to the teenage boy. "What am I supposed to see, and why can't I see it?" "I look like the scary beast who stands much more taller than you." "I guess you can say a monster," the boy sighed, running his hands through his hair. "You don't see me like that because you don't see the bad in bad, but the good in bad. Because I think every person has a bit of good in them, no matter what," the girl replied, looking at the boy from head to toe. "I don't seek monsters because I don't believe in them." "Maybe you should," the young boy whispered. "Maybe you should see a monster that I hide inside of me." Audrey shook her head, changing the subject. "What is your name?" "My name is Blade and I am a monster, you just don't see it," Blade whispered. Blade finishes his story, sighing sadly as the whole story was true. Audrey. Blade smiles to himself as he successfully got Audrey to sleep. "Good night, Audrey." VEGRAMA. LOLO. "Hey Audrey. I Blakey. How are you doing?" "Good. What about you?" "Fond of stick." "What?" That sounded way better in my head. "Oh fantastic." "Yes. I read it somewhere and thought it was an excellent pun." Another terrible bad pun added to the list of Audrey's puns. "So you're punning?" "Yes. Does. Okay. Try me." "What do you mean?" PFFFFFFFD. "Oh well. My puns are so excellent that I even crack up from them." Double pun in one sentence. WASSUP. "What's up?" "The sky." "The sky? Ah ha 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 ha." "Okay. You can stop now." "Sorry put I can't newt stop." PFFFFD. Great. Maze Runner puns. Netflix and Noodla, PFFFFFFD. Please stop. Are you sure? As in the beach shore, PFFFFFFFD. I'm serious. You're very serious, PFFFFFFD. You get it? You know it's eerie and you just replace that with. Yes, Audrey, I understand. That's only a few though. I have like a book of them. Audrey. No. Audrey. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 No and number. My name is no. My number is no. My sign is number. So my GOSH. Becky, look at her butt. Stop. WAIT in a minute. Fill my cup, put some apple juice in it. Apple juice. Yes. Because I love apple juice. Okay. So how much did you hear of my story last night? I stopped when it came up to my favorite part. What part? My favorite part. What was your favorite part? When you said once upon a time. So you fell asleep when I started the story? Yes. Oh wait. Hold on. I think I remember hearing about how when the princess was in the bedroom and the boy came barging in. Do you want to hear the rest of it? Yes. Oh wait. What? Audrey. Hello? You still there? Sorry, the pizza just came and I had to pay the dude. Of course you bought pizza. Who doofent? Doofent. I was talking with pizza in my mouth. Sorry. I was trying to say who doesn't because serious. I mean, seriously, who doesn't? You have a point. Damn right I do. Ha ha. I have to go. Okay. Bye. Link. Wait. What? I lied. About what? I didn't fall asleep when the boy and girl met. I heard the whole thing. Oh. How come you're a monster? You haven't acted like one to me once. My past makes me feel like I am. Your past? I'll tell you tomorrow. I'm very tired. Oh, okay. Well, I'm always one call away. Of course, by Aubrey by Blake Ham they Ndthetse. Hello? Hey Audrey. Who's this? You don't remember me? No. It's Zach. Can I please talk to you? Oh. No. Please? No. Listen, Audrey, I'm really sorry. No, you're not. There wasn't anything going on with us. Don't like to meet. I heard your whole conversation with her. What? I heard your I love yous and you're so perfect and all that cheesy stuff. Head. Funny because I'm eating pizza right now and I just said cheesy. Audrey. That is my name. Just listen to me. Candy. Who are you talking to? No one important. Flower. It sounded important. Pass me the phone. Hello? Hello? You were not who I was expecting. Are you that girl who talks to my ex? Are you that girl who is my friend's ex? OSHT. That's it. I can't wait to tell Blake this. No please, I'll do anything. MARGHERITA. /N. It talks about commit suicide. Just for a reminder. Blake OHMEHGRD. Blake, you have to hear me out. What Audrey? What happened? So my ex rang me. EW. I know right? Anyway, and he's asking to get back to me because I mean the world to him. And then there was this girl talking to him about who he's calling and ID was your fudging ex. Fuck. Language. Sorry, frick. So yeah. And she thought that I was cheating on her. I know, right? So why are we yelling? Because our exes are together and we have some kind of connection. Okay. Let's keep yelling. Okay. How are you today? Pretty mad because of the news that you just told me. Yeah, and me too. Okay, I'm stopping. My voice is sore. That's great for you. So what do you want to do? Story time, Peaches. You what? Don't worry. I said Peaches. Oh, thank goodness. So let's talk about ... you know. I know. Yeah ... you know. I know. Your my your story, my story, your monstrous shenanigan. So that. Yeah ... so can I hear what you have to offer? Sure. This is really awkward. Yeah. So can you start now? So right? Yeah, sure. Audrey. Begin? Okay. Okay. So there was this boy about my age. His name was Charlie, and he was my best friend. I had known him my entire life. I met him when I was still in a diaper A, and he was a great friend. I just never saw it. Okay. So it soon came to freshman year when I would see other teenage boys who had the good looks and the popularity, and I wanted to become one of them. I wanted to become a bad boy. I wanted to get rid of my innocence. The only thing that was stopping me was Charlie, because he knew best and I should have listened to him. Charlie was different to the rest. He was never a bad boy, nor was he some kind of geek. He was just a normal human who wanted to fulfill his dreams as Batman. I am already loving this guy. You two actually have very common personalities. Anyway, back to the story. I soon became a bad boy. You know, I wore the leather jackets and the messy dark brown hair, with the expensive cars and expensive sneakers. The girls all were falling for me, and I enjoyed being in control of them. Although I told Charlie to leave me because he embarrassed me, which is bullschnitzel, he never listened to me. He always stood by me, still being that happy and innocent boy who was best friends with his bad boy best friend. It soon came to a time where I ignored him, never spoke, looked or came near him. And I regret doing it so much because when I was drunk one time ... like really drunk, he picked me up and brought me to my apartment. I stole a lot of beers and wine from the club. And how on earth did you do that? Remember, I was drunk here, so I don't really remember anything. And how do you remember this? It's called a witnesser. Right? Continued. I got home with him coming into the house also. So here we have a sober, chilled guy and a very, very, very drunk guy. Charlie found me hiding the beers and wine away, and he got mad at me, yelling at me about why I stole them, and I just went berserkers. I was throwing bottles and glasses at him, and I told him to go kill himself because he's a worthless piece of shit. Aren't you going to say anything about me swearing? At these times, no. I don't care how much you swear. Only at times that it is not needed. Okay. So when I woke up the next day, I got a phone call from Charlie's parents. They told me they told me Charlie committed suicide last night just as he left my place because he was a worthless piece of shit. Oh my gosh. And it's all my fault that he's dead. I shouldn't have gotten so drunk. I shouldn't gone to the club. I shouldn't became so kind of guy that I never was at the start. Blade. I killed him. Audrey. I killed my best friend. You didn't, Blake. Yes, I did. No, you didn't, Blade. Yes, I did. Okay. I got him killed. Why did I have to be some stupid hormonal teenage boy who wanted to grow up like the wrong boys? Hey, calm down. Do you know how hard it is to stay calm? No, you don't, because you don't care. I do care. No, you don't, because you've never felt pain and loss and guilt. Yes, I have, and you know that. You know about my dad and brother. Okay. So I know what it's like to lose a brother, and I know the feeling. I'm quite aware of it, actually. Then why are you so fucking calm? Because I learned that raising your voice doesn't do anything. It does with me when I yell at the younger kids at school. Though you regretted being a bad boy. You said it a few minutes ago. Doesn't stop me from being someone else other than a bad boy. I don't get it. You just said a few minutes ago that you regret being that bad boy, and now you don't care. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Take a look at yourself. You have depression, anxiety and a sleeping disorder. I'm not the wrong one here. I didn't choose to have those problems. You probably did. Only to get attention. Pathetic. OSHT. Audrey, I'm so sore. Plot twist. Audrey, the beautiful girl, then found that she could no longer see the teenage boy, but a big, scary monster. Audrey. No. Godfather. There was one thing that Blade never told Audrey when telling his story of his best friend, Charlie. It was that Blade began to drink alcohol a lot after Charlie's death because he wanted to forget it all. He wanted to forget the guilt and depression that had taken over his life, and he was only a teenage boy who was underage for drinking. But that didn't stop Blade's apartment that he stays in is destroyed because of the wine stains on the white walls and dents in the doors. Blade used all his anger out on the poor apartment, allowing people who lived near him to hear his yelling and physical actions. And Blade regretted it when he took a large swig of whiskey when he began to tell Audrey the story. Sip by sip, Blade got drunker and drunker, which then made him lash out at Audrey, having no idea what he was saying to her until those last few words Audrey whispered into the phone. He felt sorry for the poor girl, as she had no idea why he had gotten so angry all of a sudden. None of it was true. That's one thing the both of them can agree on. They just thought the other disagreed. Blade missed Audrey so much. It's been about a week since they last talked. Blade has tried to call the beautiful young girl so many times, but she never picks up. Blade missed hearing that beautiful and sweet voice that came from Audrey, and Blade knew that his feelings would bubble up inside of him when he heard her talk. He couldn't wait to meet her, but that would be a long time away because of the fight they had. On the other hand, Audrey was very disappointed in him and herself. Because of his behavior. She thought she could really trust him and have a close friendship all throughout phone calls. She was also disappointed in herself, blaming herself into trusting him. Audrey basically told Blade many things like her disorders and her loss of family, and he was the only person who knew that. Audrey never told anyone else because she has trust issues, all because of her mother. One day while baking, Audrey and her mother were talking about what Audrey would do if her mother died. Her mother soon came to the end when she said to Audrey, "But no matter what happens, whether I'm alive or dead, I will never leave you." Her mother said that before the loss of Sebastian and Lucas. And what did Nato do? She left Audrey to look after herself and take responsibilities with the help of no one. Until Audrey met Blake. Audrey really enjoyed Blake's presence. She felt so much more comfortable and welcomed with him. Blake really was her happiness, as Audrey had none left in her except for the happiness that she shares in her phone calls with the boy. Blake never was a monster, and Audrey knew that. Blake was drunk and never meant it, but he still takes the blame till this day, and she feels sorry for him. Audrey found Blake's voice interesting and husky. She didn't mind his voice as it reminded her of her brother's. Between the two teenagers, Audrey didn't have the liking feeling towards Blake as much as Blake had it towards Audrey. Audrey still considered Blake as a very good friend and didn't mind if he liked her more. Audrey had no care in the world, as she would say, and I quote, "It's okay if people like me that way. Not many people can handle this beauty." She would finish her life motto with a very demented but hilarious pose and a wide and cheesy smile. She regretted every phone call she declined when Blake would try to ring her. She was too weak, too shy to pick it up, scared of what she would hear on the other hand. So when it rang for the 23rd time, she finally had the confidence to pick it up. "Hello? Hey Audrey." "Hey Blake." "Audrey, I'm sorry." "All right. I'm so frickin' sorry for everything that I've done. I didn't mean any of it at all. I was drunk." "Drunk? You were drinking? I'm so sorry. I have no excuses for what I've done. I should have just put that damn whiskey bottle down and spoke to you like a normal person would do." "No." "No what? Don't be a normal person. They creep me out." "Ha ha. It's good that you're back." "Yeah. Still doesn't mean that I am fully happy with you now. I know, and I'll wait until you can forgive me and trust me again. I don't care how long I have to wait." "HMM. Okay. Okay. Maybe okay should be our always." "Aw man, that's my line." "Mwahaha. Suuuuuh. It's really good to hear your voice again." "Oh, is it because my voice is very smexy?" "Audrey, that is the dirtiest thing I have ever heard you say." "It's not dirty. I meant it as a complimenting way. You're the problem here." "Okay, well I don't find it smexy." Man. I find it beautiful." "Oh, thanks Blake." "No problem." "Well, your voice is very acercable." "Yeah, acercable. Acercable. What is that?" "The word that has sarcastic, dork and adorable jumbled together." "Gee, thanks." "No problem. Anyway, I have to go and get some sleep." "Bye Audrey." "Bye Blakey." When Blake hung up, he smiled to hear from the girl he liked again. P-E-R-I chicken. "Blake. Hey Audrey, how are you?" "Good. Good. What about you?" "Great. Except for the fact that you have hung empty at 1 o'clock in the frickin' morning. Anyway, what's 6x for? Shouldn't you know that?" "I forgot to do maths homework." "This usually happens on a daily basis. Why would your maths teacher put 6x4 in your homework? Shouldn't it be more challenging?" "It's complicated." "Complicated?" "Yes. Now what is it?" "It's 17. Okay, thanks. You really should get to sleep." "Why?" "I'm perfectly fine." "Perfectly fine, but I just purposely told you the wrong answer." "Wait, what? So you bugger?" "Ha ha. Fine then, I'll get Mr. Calculator to help me boom." It says 24. Mr. Calculator is always right. Damn right he is. So you rang me to answer a simple question. Sounds about right. Audrey, you should really get some sleep. When was the last time you slept? Hold on. 1. It's been a night since you last slept. Sorry, that was for a maths question. So, when was the last time you slept? I'm not sure. Definitely no, it hasn't been a day or two. Maybe 3, 4, 5 or 6. Yeah, probably 6. 6. Remember? I said I'm not so sure. Audrey, you need to sleep. No. I have to finish this homework. Well, I'm staying up with you until you finish it. Good luck with that. Have fun with your homework. Ha ha, nice joke. It's progress. Indeed. SPINACHANEFTA. Hello. Hi, can I please order one meat love? Audrey. How the fudge nuggets do you know my name? It's Blake, you idiot. Oh, I should really add you as a contact. You haven't done that yet? Well, I thought we would never get this close. Just put me under Blake. Blake with a rolling eye emoji because I bet you do it all the time. How did you know? Because you seem like one of those people who do it. Well, I'll put you under Audrey Hepburn with an angel emoji because you are very innocent. You haven't added Demi yet either. Hypocrite. I know your number very well. I also didn't get the time to do it. Please don't call me Audrey Hepburn. Why not? Because her and I have nothing in common except for hair. You're a brunette. Oh no. Now you know my hair color. I'm a brunette too. Help Emmy. He now knows my hair color. You have brown hair also. Yep. Never mind, please end my 911 emergency call. You called 911? No. I yelled out the window. You fucking what? The neighbors already know that I'm insane. Which I might add, I am. I think they're soon gonna take me to an asylum, you know, where the crazies are. I could be the new Harley Quinn. That's not a good thing, ought it? I know that ... Did you just call me audit? I did. I am not Australian dollars, Blade. Geez. Do I look like money to you? Then I'll call you audits. Not improving. Body. Sounds like audio. Ha ha. DD. That's flipping Teresa's name in the Maze Runner. I'll take that as a yes. No. I'll take ITAS that no. Why? Because she is my least favorite character. Like she okay in some parts of the book and movie, but when she with Thomas, there's trouble. I ship NDWTMAs not THOMESA. Well damn, I'm definitely not doing that name then. Just call me Auditor. Audits it is then. What the? No. Yes. Fine. I'll call you. Yes. Ha ha. Oh my god, you scared me. I only have one name. What? Blakey. Oh god. Blakey Wakey. No, no, no. Wakey. Now you just sound like a baby. Blakey then. Oh my, audits. That's the only one I have because your name is hard to shorten. Mhaha. Mina. I am not. Yes you are. Well, sorry audits. Did you just fucking hang up on me? Son of a bitch. Ha, I'm learning. Alright. Bye gorgeous. FIREBRETH. Audrey. Blade. How are you going? Read. Did you stay up doing stupid maths homework? Yeah, Audrey. I know, but it was worth it. How can maths homework be worth it? Because my teacher gave me a ticket. A ticket. A ticket to give up on homework for a week because I was the only one who did it and I got it all right. Holy God. Really? No, I gave up just as you fell asleep on the phone. Oh, but I didn't get in trouble because no one in the class did it. Did your teacher get mad? Furious? But it was hilarious because he's fat and when he gets angry, his whole face turns red and he looks like a fat, walking tomato. Ha ha. But he's always angry. And his anger seems to always amuse the class, which is why none of us do the homework. Your class sounds risky and dangerous. Don't even get me started. Are you gonna sleep? I can't remember. You promised me you would sleep when you finished. ... Whoops. Audrey. So well, another day of no sleep. Audrey. You have to sleep. And why do you care? Because you need to sleep at some point. You have to stop doing this to yourself. I can't stop it. Please, at least try. Think of something good so you will have happy thoughts when you go to bed. Blade. That's not how dreams work. I'm trying. You're not trying hard enough. Okay, how can I make you sleep? I'm not so sure. What happens in your nightmares? ... Happy to hear that our conversation is all about happiness and rainbows with confetti. Audrey. Unicorns and butterflies and candy and ice cream. Yum. Audits. Chocolate and sparkles and glitter. Answer me, Audrey. Beautiful happy place. Audrey Hepburn. Yes. Stop trying to change the subject and answer me, please. My family dying over and over again. People yelling at me that it's all my fault. It's kind of like a story. A story. Like images or videos flicking through your head. A bit, but they always end badly. They do. Yeah, now you get my pain. Audrey, I will help you no matter what. It's fine, Blakey. I'll be okay. No, you won't. Not until I know myself that you're safe from those scary nightmares. Why does this feel so cliché right now? Audrey, stop changing the subject. But like the boy is always like, I'm gonna save you. And the girl is all like, my knight in shining armor. Thank you. Do you feel me, Audrey? And then there's always the bad that always seems to be a dragon goes, Mahahaha, I'm gonna kill you. Audits. And the town is always in danger and somehow a pink fairy comes along and miraculously becomes the girl's sidekick. Body. And the fairy has to do all the work because she has magical powers and boom. Cliché story is finished. Audit. Oh wait. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Audrey Hepburn. Roll credits with some popular music. Audrey. Yes. Are you done? I think so. Okay, stop changing the subject. Seriously? Dang it. I could get away with that one. You didn't, never will. Aw man. I just want to say, before I go. Yeah. Audrey, I care about you a lot. We may have only been talking for about 3 or 4 months, but it feels like forever. Once I finish these exams, I promise I will see you. Audrey. You what? Highly? What? I like. Blake. I like you. I mean, I would like to see you. Ah yes. You would like to see me. Well, me too, but... Bye up. I have to go. Bye Audrey. Okay. Bye. 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 Are you gonna hang up? No, you can. Okay then. Bye. Highly. KU. A lot. New York. Style. It's been 3 months since the two best friends met with one mistaken phone call. There would be phone calls where the other needed help with school or they just needed someone to talk to. The pair never left each other's side as one meant the world to the other. Audrey found Blake a comforting friend and the one that she could always count on. Well, he's the only person she has and, might I add, has forgiven him. She could no longer see the bad in him but a soft, careful boy. She saw his beauty in his darkness, and that's what Audrey beloved in. Blake was over-the-top happy and honored when Audrey forgave him for his actions. Blake swore to never touch a bottle again, as disappointing Audrey was the last thing he ever wanted to do towards the beautiful girl. Today, Audrey was entering her high school with a big smile on her face. She was wearing denim jeans along with a black and white striped t-shirt, hair tied up in the lost ponytail and her backpack hanging from her shoulders. She was walking to her locker when she saw a group of girls giggling and gossiping about possibly a hot boy. Usually, Audrey would eavesdrop their conversations to get all the latest gossip, but it sounded boring to her ears as they were croaking about some guy in another school. Yeah, his name is Blake. Audrey froze like a statue in her position hearing that name. Could it be the Blake that she knew, or was it another Blake? Answers. Audrey needed answers. So that's when Audrey began to listen. What? Details. I need details. One of the girls squealed too high for Audrey's liking. He has brown hair, whiskey-colored eyes and moles on his face. The first girl answered. OMG. I know. And he was once known as a bad boy in his high school, but I think he stopped when his friend died. Audrey's eyes grew wide and her mouth hung open. Who was the guy? Was he cute? One of them said, and Audrey shook her head. I think his name was Charles or Charlie. No way, Audrey whispered to herself as she continued to listen. She couldn't believe that these plastic girls were talking about her best friend that she still hasn't seen in person. Is he free? Because damn, he sounds hot. The second girl said, and Audrey cringed because, friendly reminder, they're talking about her best friend, and that just creeps Audrey out. Make it a threesome with me. Out of nowhere, a pang of anger was suddenly felt in her stomach and she was confused by her sudden emotions. I wondered what he has in store. She had a sickening death glare planted on her face, with her eyebrows furrowing into a frown. No girls. He's all mine and no one else can have him. That was all that Audrey could take before she slammed her locker shut and stormed off, having no idea why she was feeling so angry that others were talking about Blake that way. No, I can't be, Audrey began. I am not jealous. She felt a vibration in her pocket and jumped of shock, only to realize it was her phone. She took it out to find that the ID caller was Blake. Arg. No. She yelled at her phone and declined, thinking that he will ignore her. But that didn't help. Because then he rang again. No. She shouted and declined again. And he rang. And rang. And rang. And rang again. So you little bugger, Audrey whispered to herself before she finally picked up. Blake. Why do keep you calling me while I'm at school? Oh, you are? Audrey face-palmed herself. Yes I am. Okay, I just wanted to say hi. Well, hi Blake. Hi Audrey. The sound of a bell screaming at the students that it was time to begin bell rang and Audrey sighed. Dial up. I'll call you after school. By Blake. By Gorgeous. Audrey hesitated for a second. What did you just call me? But it was no use because he hung up straight after he called her that name. Why did he just call Audrey Gorgeous? They haven't even spoken in person yet. Is he some kind of stalker? Never mind. Audrey spoke to herself while entering her first class. Neapolitan. Hello. You needed me. I needed you. You called me while I was in school? Oh yeah, right. So, I just wanted to say hi. Didn't I tell you that? Yes you did, but that's it. Yes. That's seriously it. Yes. So you called me while I was in school to say hi? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Is there anything else you need to tell me? That you're amazing? What? Nothing? Okay, well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye Gorgeous. Gorgeous? Oh fudge, I said that aloud. What? I wasn't supposed to say that aloud. Why not? Because that's weird. No it's not. What? Complimenting someone by calling them a nice name is not weird. So you accept me calling you that? It's the nicest name someone's called me, so yeah. Okay Gorgeous. Now you sound like a creep. Sorry Gorgeous. You're ruining the name? Okay, I'll stop. Thank you. Anyway, see you later. Okay, bye Gorgeous. Bye you acerable little bugger. Acerable little bugger. It's sarcastic, dork and adorable jumbled together. I know what acerable is. You've told me my voice sounded like that before. So right exclamation point. I am sorry. I don't know what to call you. Call me maybe? Maybe? Ah, I get it. Aha ha ha. Just call me Blake. Okay bye Blake. Bye Gorgeous. Blake was a smiling mess when their phone call ended. And so was Audrey. Can I just? I just? They just? And we all just? Fangirls. I don't know what to say. They're cute. California style. Blake Audrey Time Bory. You seem to always say that. Because I am. Well, I just wanted to say that we should meet up soon. Of course we do. I just need to finish this semester off and we'll be okay. Well, that's all that I needed to tell you. Okay, see you tomorrow. Alright. Bye sweetheart. Sweetheart. I mean Gorgeous. Okay, bye Blakey. See you Audrey. Blake face-palmed himself when the word sweetheart was blurted out from his mouth. He's already showing signs of his feelings towards her and he didn't know if that was a good thing or not. Audrey was considering to call him back but let it go as she felt hungry. So she picked her phone up and rang her favorite place, Domino's. This is Domino's. What can I get for you? I'll order one small California-style pizza please. Sure. Anything else? No, time broke. Okay, is this pickup or delivery? Man, I'm in a comfy position right now. You're gonna have to deliver it. Ha ha. Okay. Your order should be ready in about 10 to 20 minutes. Thanks, pizza dude. Audrey hung up and smiled to herself. Nicoletta? Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. I just wanted to say hi and good morning, but you're probably still in bed, so I'll leave you alone. by Audrey. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. I'm just kidding about leaving you alone. I will stay forever exclamation point. Please pick up. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Audrey, please pick up. Time bored. Had I just stole your line. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Arg. Come on Audrey. Please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. And Nutella. Audrey watched as Blade rang and she listened to his voicemails but did not ring back. She sighed and ran a hand through her hair. Audrey was very tired and she knew that the only person to blame was herself. Blade has tried to help her family well she thinks, but she's certain they're watching over her, trying their best to get her to sleep. Some people have asked at school if she was okay as there were showable bags under her eyes. Even her ex tried to help her. She was officially an insomniac and she wasn't proud to be labeled that. Audrey was also worried. Worried now that Blade was best friends with her and they've been getting closer. Every phone call that bad things would happen. Bad things like leaving her to live her life on her own. Like what her mother did. Or cheat on her. Although they're not together, she still has a strong connection with Blade and she would be devastated if he broke it off to hang out with someone else without Audrey knowing, like what her ex did. Or lose him in some tragic way that will take him to heaven. Like what her brother and father did. And this is why she has trust issues. Audrey has given Blake so much trust she's scared he'll throw it away like it meant nothing to him. All of that trust could be gone with one phone call and that's what scared her the most. Because it has happened to her once and she never wants to feel it again. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. LUCALI. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Audrey, you haven't talked to me in 3 days. Please pick up. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. Now it's 5 days. 5 freaking days. Come on Audrey. Something's going on and I'm worried. Please call me. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't beep. It's been officially a week. Audrey, you have to pick up the phone, please. Ring ring. Hey, it's the fabulous Audrey. Sorry I didn't pick up on time. I'm probably sleeping because I spend most of my days in my bed. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. Audrey, you don't say the beep. I don't. Beep. Hey Audrey. Oh, by someone's calling me. Oh, you're calling me. Okay, bye. Hey Blakey. Audrey, it's been a week. Really? Ha ha. I lost count, sorry. What's going on? I've been stressed out and tired ever since our last phone call. That was a week ago. Is there something bothering you? I have trust issues. It's kinda hard who to trust and who not to because you might be in for a surprise. Audrey, is it because of me? A little bit, yeah. Audits. Listen, I've stopped doing that. I promise. You can't trust me. You won't ever lose me. That's what she said. Your mother? Yeah. Well, I'm different. I'm not like your ex or your mother. You don't have to worry about losing me because I'm not going anywhere. Okay, thanks. It's all good. Hey I'm gonna try going to sleep, so I'll see you soon. Really? Yay. Please sleep, Audrey. You really need it? Yeah. Good night. Good night, gorgeous. Audrey closed her eyes with a smile plastered on her face. Forcella. Audrey, it's 3 in the morning. What's going on? Nothing. So you just rung me up late at night for nothing? No. Then what's wrong? I had a nightmare. It is seriously no use getting to sleep. Okay. Is there something you want me to do? Just talk to me. That shouldn't be hard. You can begin now. Okay. Tandorichicken. Blake walked into his school like any other normal day. He wasn't a bad boy, but girls still swooned for him. But he didn't want that anymore. As he was walking to his locker, he saw his ex standing there with a guy. His ex saw him and her eyes widened. Hello, Blake put on his best fake smile as he didn't want to talk to her, but he had no choice. She was standing next to his locker and he had to be the bigger and better person like his mother and father taught him to be. Well, that led him to his best friend killing himself, so he doesn't really enjoy the motto anymore. Hey Blake, she said and looked at him coldly like he had done something wrong. Blake noticed the rude look and laughed. What? Is there something on my face? He joked and touched his cheeks childishly. He looked at the boy and snickered. Out of curiosity, can I get your name? Zach? He answered bitterly with a sharp look and an arm wrapped around his ex's waist. Audrey's ex? He questioned, remembering the time that she yelled about her ex and his ex were cheating on the two best friends with each other. Zach nodded once but did not change his expression. I'm glad she isn't with you anymore. She doesn't deserve it. She's such a sweet, innocent and very beautiful girl, don't you think? Blake teased, smirking the whole time. She's not with me anymore, so I don't care about her. Zach spat and Blake snickered again. Damn, Blake whispered. Well, at least she has me now. Someone who will treat her fairly and beautifully. Because I don't cheat on people unlike you two. Really is devastating. Blake finished, sighing dramatically. Excuse me. His ex snapped and Blake put a smug smile on. You have been excused for your... Blake and looked at his watch. -8 minutes and 0 seconds make-out session. Quick! Before the bell goes. Hurry! Blake exclaimed. And with that, Blake left the two with a smirk on his face after seeing both of their faces drop and eyes widen. He put them in their places and he did it so proudly, knowing someone had to do it soon. They deserved it. After all that they have done to both Blake and Audrey, they should be ashamed of themselves. QUAVEROSTAGION. Guess who's back? Back again. Audrey's back. Tell her friends. I don't have friends. Audrey, you ruined the song. Go ERM. Sorry. So how was today? Boring as always. Oh. What about you? Yeah, good. That didn't sound promising. Or enthusiastically. Nah, everything was fine today. Just like what you said. It was boring. Okay. So I got a job. That's a good start. HM? What is it? I'm not telling you. Blake really wanted to tell her, but it would ruin the surprise of ever meeting Audrey, so he kept quiet. Are you a real estate agent? Blake definitely did not think of that, but it was too late. Nag. Oh. I know. What? You have dressed up as Peter Pan and you work at Disneyland. Blake face-palmed himself and sighed annoyingly. No, Audrey. Number. Yes, Audrey. Yes. You may think of doing that as a job, but it's a no from me. Dang it. Blake laughed quietly as he got ready for his first day at work. Well, maybe you have become a professional athlete and you compete in the Olympics. Blake shook his head as he walked out of his apartment. Audrey, I gotta go. No, no, no. Wait. I know what it is. Blake got into his car. What is it? You're working at a circus. He stifled a laugh. No, Audrey. Fine. I'll see you later, gorgeous. Bye Blakey. Bye Audrey. And Blake drove off to his first day at Domino's. Bolognese. Blake thought that he would easily get the job of the pizza delivery guy, but it really wasn't. It was a lot more harder than Blake thought it would be. Look. Boss. Blake began as he analyzed the blue apron that had the Domino's logo printed on the top right of it. Can I please be the pizza delivery guy, not the chef? I have a cool car that I can show off. Blake, would you rather get fired and not get money or stay a chef and earn money? The boss stared coldly at him. No boss. But. No buts Blake. Get to work. We have orders to work on. He yelled at him and Blake groaned in frustration. But it's not for the money, he whispered as he walked into the kitchen. It's for Audrey. Sorry about that, madam, the owner said into the phone. That's all good. Blake froze and stared at the boss and the phone. He swore the woman on the other end of the phone call sounded very familiar. So what would you like? He heard his boss say and then looked at the shocked Blake. Kiddo. What are you doing? Start cooking some pizzas, not stare at me, you pervert, he yelled. Blake snapped out of his shock and looked at his boss, walking very slowly away but made sure to try his best to listen to the conversation. That's okay, I'll just get one of your amazing Bolognese pizzas please. He heard the chirpy voice and his eyes grew wide. Audrey, he whispered and a smile grew on his face. AFRICANA. Hi, this is Blake speaking from hey Audrey. I see you're practicing for job phone calls, eh? Go yeah. What job? Okay. Are you working at Donut King? What? You said do and then you stopped, so I'm assuming it's Donut King. What the hell is Donut King? It's an Australian donut shop. Wait. Do you live in Australia? No. It's not Donut King. Sounds nice but number. Then where the hell are you working at? Not telling. HMM. Nodder. Ha ha. AHHH. Oh my god, you scared me. Sorry. You work at Dottie. And what the hell is Dottie? An Australian women's clothing shop. Why the hell are you naming shops that start with D.O. in Australia when you live in frickin' America? To be honest, I don't really know. Then try and think of a shop that starts with D.O. that would be in America. It's not the fudging easy, Blade. You try and think of something. PRM. See? It's hard, isn't it? A little bit. Ha ha. What? Domino's? You work at Domino's? And no I don't. Aw dang it. I swear it could have been at. It's not. HMM. I'll keep thinking. Okay well, I'll see you later. Alright. Bye Blake. Bye audits. Blake hung up, running a hand through his hair and taking a deep breath. That was close. He whispered. Are you COLA? Hello? Audrey? Hey Blake. Is everything okay? You don't sound that good. Well gee, thanks Blake. You're welcome. I'm sick. OH. Yes OH. Is there anything I can't do? Buy me pizza please. You can't do that yourself. You're on the phone. Yes. Please hang up so I can order pizza. Why so demanding? Because I can't now shoes. Oh. We got a sassy Audrey over here. Blade. Stop. Go. Okay. Okay. I'm leaving. Thanks Blake. Psych. Mhahaha. Blade. Okay, I'm leave. Did you just hang up on me? Damn you Audrey. Well your Ricola pizza should be ready in a bit. I just heard your order haha. Right, I'm talking to myself. I'm just gonna hang up on myself. Pater. Boss, please. You have to listen to me. Blake exclaimed as he tried to get the owner's attention. What is it now? The boss snapped in irritation and Blake backed away a bit. Look, can I please just one time deliver a pizza at someone's house? Especially the certain someone? He pleaded as he stood opposite of him. This had been going on for the past week and Blake was lucky that he hadn't been fired yet. If he hasn't said you're fired then your chance to get with Audrey hasn't expired. He quoted in his head before he would say this to the boss. It took him a day to think of an inspiring motto for himself before he committed to stick with that one. The boss cocked his head to the side with confusion. Are you still going on about this? He asked, annoyed by Blake's daily pleas of wanting to deliver pizza. I don't even understand why you find delivering so important. Well you're single, of course you don't. Blake mumbled under his breath. It's something called young love. Ah yes, the number of people who have fallen in love with pizza has increased ever since Domino's has opened up. It was Blake's turn to cock his head to the side with confusion. Boss, what the hell are you going on about? He questioned as he frowned. You were talking about young love, you know what? Never mind. He grumbled. I'll see what I can do. Only because I'm sick and tired of you pleading me to become the pizza delivery boy. Blake's eyes widened and he smiled. Yes. Finally! He exclaimed and jumped around happily. He stopped when he got given stares from workers and customers and smiled sheepishly before walking back into the kitchen. Marinara. Blake walked into the pizza shop today with a big smile on his face. He was excited to meet Audrey and he hoped it could all begin when his boss said yes. "Boss," Blake greeted with a bright smile and nodded his head. The brunette boy had begun to walk to the kitchen when he was called ... well, technically yelled. Spinning around on his heels, Blake looked at his boss. "Yes. I looked at the times for the other workers and yes, you have a chance at delivering tomorrow," the boss said. Blake could feel the world around him spin and his smile turned brighter than the Sunday really. "Thank you, thank you, thank you," he yelled in delight as he hugged his boss tightly. The boss looked down at Blake with wide eyes and he chuckled nervously, looking up at the workers who stared at the two men. Blake, you can get off now," he muttered. "Oh, right," he said sheepishly and quickly pulled away. "Thanks again, boss. This means so much to me. I get that you're only trying to get money. Actually I'm not. It means so much more than delivering." He hummed and smiled again. "But I guess I'll get to work then." And Blake walked away with the happiest smile you could have ever seen. Kebab. Gel ... check. Brushed teeth ... check. Shower ... check. And gum ... check. Meet Audrey ... not done yet. Blake ticked the boxes in his head as he sat in his car. He made sure that he was ready to meet the love of his life as he made a long list of things to do. "This is it. I can't finally meet Audrey today." Blake got his phone out and licked his lips. "Hey Blake." Blake's smile shone brightly as he heard the beautiful voice he had longing to hear. "Hey Audrey. How are you going?" "Awesome. What about you? Do you feel better?" "Yeah, the doctor told me to calm down on the pizza though." "Oh, ha ha. Are you?" "Oh hell no. In fact, I might order myself some good old Domino's pizza right now." Blake's heart quickened and he held his breath, forgetting how to breathe at this very moment. "Then I'll hang up, bye gorgeous." "Wait what? Oh, okay. Bye." Blake took a deep breath before walking into Domino's, adjusting his hat and making sure he was ready. Funghi. Blake walked to his car with the boxes of pizza stacked in his hands, hoping that one of them was Audrey's. "I can't do this. I'm gonna meet Audrey and I'm gonna be happy," he whispered to himself with a huff as he got into his car. He was finally going to meet the girl he had always dreamed to meet, the girl who always made her happy, the girl who understood his dark days and the girl who he loved. He was going to meet Audrey and he couldn't wait any longer. Blake parked out in front of the first house and got the pizza boxes that were needed. The house didn't feel like Audrey's although he had never been to her house before. It looked old and lifeless with cobwebs attached to rusty and broken chairs outside. The glass table along with the chairs had patches of dirt and dust on it and he scrunched his face up, making sure to not go near that area. He had reached the door and knocked on it. And so he waited, and waited, and waited, and waited. "I'm coming," he heard an old and shrill voice bellow from inside the house and he frowned. Definitely not Audrey's voice. The door opened up and there he saw a short old woman with very thin white hair staring at him intently. Blake put his best fake smile on and handed her the pizza boxes. "That will be $20.25, madam," he said. The lady frowned and glared at Blake. "I already paid. I'm sorry but you must not have." The money didn't come through in the shop," Blake said, and chewed his gums inside his mouth. "I remember I paid," she snapped, and Blake looked at the now angry lady. "Madam, I'm just trying to do my work. I don't care. I already paid, so get off my property," she yelled and shooed Blake away, but Blake did not move. "Look, madam, you have to pay." "Who's at the door?" he heard an old, masculine and croaky voice this time, and Blake sighed, hearing the footsteps growing louder until he saw a bald old man looking at Blake. "This crony boy is telling me that I didn't pay, but I did," she yelled angrily, and Blake flinched a little, not enjoying the yell. The old man looked at the lady, then at Blake. "Did she?" the old man asked, and Blake shook his head. "I didn't see the money go through," Blake squeaked, and he frowned at his own voice, never used to hearing it sounding frightened. The old man sighed and took his wallet out and handed Blake the money. "Here," he mumbled, and Blake nodded his head. "Thank you, sir. Have a lovely night," Blake muttered, and walked away quickly back to his car. He hopped in and sighed, running a hand through his hair and chuckling. "And they say to respect your elders." He shook his head before driving away. CAPRICCIOSA. A few more houses later, and Blake was finally at his last stop. Every house was a disappointment, not because of customers that made him want to rip his hair out or he face-palmed himself numerous times in his head. It was that Audrey wasn't there, and he badly wanted to meet her. Blake ran a hand through his hair tiredly as he parked outside of his last destination. The house looked okay. It was big and modern. It looked better than the other houses he went to. No cobwebs and angry old people. No man-eating dogs barking at him. No toilet paper wrapped around the trees out in the front yard. No screaming children that clung to him as if he was a big teddy bear. It looked okay for once. Blake sighed and picked his phone up before calling Audrey's number. "And so he wait?" "Blake. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you would pick up so fast. I'm still waiting on my pizza. The pizza man is taking forever and I'm about to die of starvation." Blake smiled and chuckled softly, stepping out of the car with his phone in his right hand and the pizza box in his left. "Don't worry, I'm sure he'll come soon." "He better." Blake laughed again and reached the front door. He put the pizza box down on the ground to knock on the door, then picked it up again. He took a deep breath and shook his head to get rid of his nerves. And finally, "He's here." Blake smiled and nodded his head. "Okay, gorgeous." He heard footsteps from inside the house and watched as a beautiful brunette girl opened the door with one phone in her hand held up against her ear while smiling. And then she froze, looked at Blake, then at the phone, then at Blake again as he did the same. "Blake." "Audrey." CHICKNFHARTA. "Oh holy schnitzel," she whispered as she stared at Blake. What?" Blake admired her beauty and he smiled brightly. "You look a lot more gorgeous than I'd expected." Audrey looked down at the ground and blushed a dark red. "Well, you look very acercable as always." She laughed and Blake shook his head, laughing also. "Come in. We can share this pizza together. You have so much to tell me." Blake nodded his head and walked into the house. It looked like a family home. A home that used to hold a family of 4. But one stayed while 3 left. "Blake," he heard a sweet voice say in front of him, and a sound of a snap. Blake instantly came back to reality and looked at Audrey. "Sorry, I was lost in thought." He shook his head and glanced at the house again before looking at the pizza box. "It's a big house, isn't it? Too big to have one person's life in it." She joked and walked to the lounge room. "Audrey, I'm sorry to hear that again. But we have each other, right?" he said quietly as he followed after her. Audrey smiled and nodded her head, sitting down on the lounge and patting the spot next to her for Blake to sit next to her. "You're lucky I stopped thinking you were a 50-year-old pervert when I first looked at you." She tilted her head back and laughed. "Audrey." He pouted and slumped his shoulders as he sat down next to Audrey. "I'm just kidding. Blake, you can stay here for as long as you like. I need some company anyway, considering I'm even sick and tired of talking to myself." She smiled and patted his shoulder. Blake looked at her softly and smiled. "Thanks, Audrey," he whispered, and continued to admire her beauty. He couldn't get enough of the girl, and he knew that he would never stop. Audrey is the first to let a tear drop from her eye, and she smiled, knowing the time was right. "Blake, I want you to meet some people," she said as she stood up. Blake drew his attention to the beautiful girl and nodded his head as he swung his arm around her shoulder. "Take me to them, gorgeous," he said. "I'll heat the pizza up when we get back." She shrugged and walked out of the house as Blake followed after her like a love-struck puppy. Because he really was. Audrey locked the door to the house and then got into the driver's seat of her car. Blake got in the passenger seat and frowned. "Where are we going, dear Audrey?" he asked, but Audrey ignored him, wanting it to be a surprise. After a short drive of talking to each other and singing loudly, they reached their destination and Audrey sighed, getting out of the car. Blake looked out his window and paused. "We're at a cemetery?" he questioned with confusion, and Audrey nodded her head. Blake got out also and walked with Audrey. He held her hand as he scanned the area with a slight sign of fear, knowing dead people were here, and the thought made him get goosebumps crawling on his skin. Audrey stopped walking when she reached the end of the cemetery and looked at Blake. "I'm sorry if this has scared you enough. I just thought you would want to meet my dad and brother," she said shyly, and Blake smiled warmly at her. They both knelt down on the ground and looked at the graves. "Dad and Lucas, this is Blake. He was the one who I accidentally called me," she said, and glanced at the teenage boy. "I told you about him once." Blake's heart instantly fluttered as he heard the words come out of Audrey's mouth. She talked about him and he found that adorable. "Hello, Sebastian and Lucas," he said, and squeezed Audrey's hand. "It's really nice to meet you. After about 5.6 months, I finally got to meet your beautiful Audrey, and I am so happy to have the honors of meeting her. She truly is amazing and unique. I remember the first time I heard her through the phone and thought of her as a crazy person, but soon when I gained her trust, I saw her as an angel." Audrey looked at Blake as tears brimmed in her eyes, never hearing someone talk about her like this before. Not even Zach said anything like this. And Blake wasn't even her boyfriend, while Zach once was. And boy, does her voice sound like an angel also. Blake chuckled and exchanged a glance at Audrey. "So you wouldn't mind if I looked after her, would you?" He had gotten silence as an answer, but the way that the wine felt warm and Audrey looked happy, he thought they would have said yes. "Yes, Blake," Audrey whispered. "I would love if you stayed with me." Blake smiled and stood up, his eyes never leaving the graves. "It was a pleasure to meet you," he said. Audrey stood up also as she dusted her shirt. "I'll talk to you too soon. I love you," she replied before taking Blake's hand and walking away, already feeling safe in his presence. Now they were back at Audrey's house eating the pizza hungrily, talking and laughing as if all bad memories were wiped away and good ones filled their minds. "So you took the job just to meet me?" Audrey laughed as she pointed at Blake's work clothes. Blake nodded his head and chuckled. "Well, I was determined." "I see," she mumbled and continued to laugh. "But it sounds really sweet and nice of you to do that. Not a lot of people show me effort like that. Zach never did." "Well, he's stupid if he didn't, because you are something very special," he complimented, and Audrey's cheeks became a tinted red, quickly looking down at the ground. "Thank you, Blake," she whispered, and Blake nodded his head in appreciation. It was complete silence for a couple of seconds before Blake broke it. "See, can I hug you?" he asked nervously, and Audrey nodded her head. She could feel her heart skip a beat in her chest, and she smiled brighter. "Definitely," she whispered. Blake stood up from his spot as Audrey did the same. He looked down at her and engulfed her in a tight hug. It felt real. It felt right. You know when you get the feeling when you see your favorite character in a movie or TV show and you get so excited over them? Or when you sit alone outside and feel the nice breeze tickle your skin as you look at the beautiful surroundings with a bright smile? That's what both Blake and Audrey felt. A connection like they were meant to be together, and this was supposed to happen. The two teenagers never wanted to get rid of that feeling. They both knew each other's deepest, darkest secrets. They knew each other's weaknesses, but that didn't stop them from loving each other just the way they were. The teenagers didn't know what they would be doing right now if none of this happened. If Blake would be drinking, or Audrey would be letting tears fall from her face as she sobbed. But they aren't like that anymore because of one small mistake. A mistaken phone number. Dominos. Finally, Audrey shouted and huffed as she flopped onto the bed out of exhaustion. "Welcome to the house." Blake smiled and nodded his head. "It's an honor, Miss Audrey." He spoke in a British accent which made the brunette girl laugh. He sat on the bed and scanned the room of his new bedroom. "It looks way better than my apartment." He chuckled and laid next to Audrey. "I'll order some pizza." Audrey picked her phone up and dialed the number, knowing every digit in the phone number. She walked outside of the room and into the hallway, waiting for someone to pick up. Soon Blake's phone rang and he looked at the number. He shook his head and chuckled before answering it. "Hello. Hi, is this Dominos?" Blake chuckled again. "No, this is Patrick." Audrey paused. "Blake." "Yes. Dang it. I must have stuffed up the number. So well, bye." "No. Why?" "Carry on." "Carry on with what?" "We had started this conversation exactly like the first time we met on the phone." Audrey paused and smiled. "Oh, we did. Yep. I didn't even realize." "All right, now continue." Audrey had to think back to that day and she tried her best to memorize the conversation. "Okay, hold on, I'm thinking, so right? We're up to there. Okay. Ha ha, so this is Domino's." Blake smiled. "No. This is Patrick." "Okay, so can I please have two large ... What did I order?" "Meat lunch." "How do you remember this stuff?" "Well, it was our first time meeting each other and I thought it was special, so I tried my best to remember it." "I should have thought of that." It's fine. Now continue. Right. Okay, so can I please have 2 large meat love? This isn't Domino's. Audrey laughed. But this is Patrick. Okay, I'll get 1 Krabby Patty please. No. Stop. Audrey fake-pouted and smiled. Excuse me, that's not a nice way to talk to your customers. Wait, but this isn't. Worst customer service. No wait. Audrey hung up and was a smiling mess. She laughed also when she heard Blade laughing from his new bedroom. She couldn't be bothered to ring Domino's anymore, so she walked back from the hall and into Blade's room. That was a pleasant conversation. Indeed. Audrey laid back down next to Blade and took a deep breath. The window that was opened near them let in a warm wave of wine and it tickled Audrey's skin. Soo-oo-oo. Soo-oo-oo. Audrey thought for a few seconds and chuckled. Heck, maybe Soo-oo should be our always. Blade rolled his eyes and glanced at her. I should have seen that coming. Yep. Audrey chirped and giggled quietly. She moved her body so she was facing Blade with a big smile on her face. Blade did the same and looked at her beautiful brown eyes that sparkled when the sun shined on her face. It was complete silence as the 2 teenagers stared at each other lovingly. That was until Blade spoke up. Audrey? He asked nervously, and Audrey raised her eyebrows. Yeah? See, can I can I kiss you? Audrey smiled and she felt her heart beat out of her chest quickly. Sure. And so Blade leaned in until he felt his lips against Audrey's. Audrey tensed a little at first but soon melted into it. The 2 of them swore they could have felt a sudden connection between the 2 as they kissed. Isn't that how kisses work? Probably. Audrey pulled away, her eyes still closed as she rethought of what had just happened. Blade had his eyes opened, waiting to look at Audrey's eyes again. Audrey finally opened her eyes to look at Blade and she smiled. That's something that my ex never gave me. Same goes here. Audrey chuckled and scooted closer to Blade, her back facing him as she cuddled into him. Blade had a wide grin on his face and he wrapped an arm around Audrey protectively. I could get used to this, he murmured, and Audrey nodded her head in agreement. Good night, Audrey. Good night, Blade. I love you. Audrey froze in her position, the 3 words that she had been longing to hear from someone, and she finally heard it. I love you too. Life may not always go as planned for most people. That's how humans were brought to this world. Life has its twists and turns where things could go terribly wrong and you feel like no one is there to rescue you. But there is someone. You just have to be patient until the perfect time comes, although it could be at the worst time. It happened to Audrey and Blake. Audrey was longing for pizza after she found out that her boyfriend had cheated on her. While Blake was sitting in his room eyeing the bottle of wine as he contemplated if he should forget everything that he had done and drink it. So if it could happen between two people where one tried to order pizza and one thought of getting drunk, then maybe it could happen to you. The end.